Welcome to the Boston Bruins News Channel. For all Boston Bruins fans, we're here to provide you with up-to-date and reliable first-hand information about the team. Our commitment is to bring only true and high-quality news to our followers. Stay on top of the latest and most updated news about the Boston Bruins, with daily publications here on the channel. Don't miss any details. Sign up now to stay up to date with everything happening in the Bruins world. Thank you for being part of our community. Despite player departures, the Bruins coach remains optimistic about the team's potential. The wounds of a painful defeat last spring are not the kind that heal quickly. When you rack up an impressive record of 65 wins in a season and then bust out of the playoffs, it leaves a deep mark. However, life goes on, the pages are turned, and those responsible must start planning and strategizing for the next season. As the summer drew to a close, coach Jim Montgomery entered that mindset last week. He spent less time on the golf course and more time in his office at Warrior Ice Arena, looking for ways to get his team back on the playoff trail, where the Bruins can start again next April. However, this journey is not a guarantee. In his second year leading the Bruins, Jack Adams Award winner Jim Montgomery finds himself facing a new reality. Names like Patrice Bergeron, Nick Foligno, David Krejci, Taylor Hall and Tyler Bertuzzi are no longer present to guide the locker room. The gap left by these absences poses a significant challenge for Montgomery. Despite the uncertainties this new era of Bruins hockey brings with it, Montgomery remains optimistic. He points out that last year, the team also faced many doubts, but still set records in the regular season. For Montgomery, this season brings the opportunity to discover just how good they can be. He sees the player rotation as an opportunity for many of them to become important players for the Bruins and for the team to find its identity and path to victory. During our conversation, Jim Montgomery addressed several topics. Main lines. Montgomery has already outlined its two main lines, at least preliminarily. He plans to field Pavel Zacha alongside David Pastrnak, with James Van Riemsdyk likely filling in on the left wing of that line. In the second row, Charlie Coyle will be the center, flanked by Brad Marchand and Jake DeBrusk. However, putting together the bottom lines is the real challenge as it involves many new players such as Morgan Geekie, Patrick Brown, Jesper Bokvist, Milan Lucic 2.0 and now Alex Chiasson. The task is to find the right combination between these players and create chemistry between them, something Montgomery prefers to leave to be defined during training camp. Trust in the centers. Montgomery expresses confidence in his two main center backs, Pavel Zacha and Charlie Coyle. He believes Zacha has high potential and is mentally prepared to take on a leadership position. As for Coyle, Montgomery sees in him the ability to get the job done and contribute effectively to the team. While there has been speculation about the possibility of bringing in a new center through a trade, Montgomery believes the current team is what they have, and they are ready to tackle the season with it. Potential of prospects. Montgomery also spoke about some of the prospects that stood out during development camp, such as Mason Lohrei, Riley Duran and Fabian Lysell. He also mentioned Matthew Poitras as a player with great potential due to his intelligence and competitive levels. Poitras, however, faces a delicate situation, because if he does not make the roster of the Bruins, he will have to return to his junior team in Guelph. Montgomery emphasizes that no one makes it to this league too late, but Poitras needs to be ready to stay in the NHL, and he may need to improve some aspects of his game to achieve that goal. Despite the uncertainties and challenges, Jim Montgomery is committed to leading the Bruins with optimism and determination into this new season. He sees the opportunity to shape the team and discover its true potential, and is looking forward to seeing how the players will develop and respond to the challenges that present themselves along the way. Change in the technical team. With the departure of assistant coach John Gruden, Montgomery announced that a new assistant will be hired shortly. Meanwhile, Gruden's responsibilities will be shared between assistants Joe Sacco and Chris Kelly. Sacco will be in charge of defending and covering the defensive zone, while Kelly will take control of the power play. Montgomery is also bringing in a new coach who will act as a second look from heaven along with goalkeeping coach Bob Asensa. Furthermore, this new member of the team will focus on player development during the season, assisting in the evolution of individual and collective skills. Already leave your like in this video because it is very important so that you don't miss any news from the Bruins, which we will post on this channel at any moment. Thank you. Continuing. Moving forward with determination. Montgomery concluded the conversation by reaffirming his optimism and determination for the upcoming season. He recognizes that last spring's defeat left its mark, but he and his team are ready to face the challenges and opportunities that the new season will bring. By focusing on developing player potential, forming new lineup combinations, and building a solid team identity, Montgomery believes the Bruins have all the tools to succeed. Yes, we will face challenges, Montgomery said. But I see every challenge as an opportunity to grow, learn and become better. We are focused on our goal and ready to work hard and fight for it. I can't wait to see what this season has in store for us and how our players respond. As the Bruins prepare for a new journey in the NHL, Jim Montgomery is leading the team with confidence and passion. With a mix of experienced players and new talent, the team is ready to write another exciting chapter in its history in the world of hockey. Stay on top of all NHL news, rumors, and deals. Subscribing to the channel. Don't miss any details about the movements of the Boston Bruins and news from the world of hockey. The season is approaching and negotiations are heating up. Follow along and be ready for the surprises that may lie ahead. And if you like the content, how about subscribing to the channel and helping spread it to more Bruins fans? This would motivate me even more to post news daily and keep it always up to date. In addition, you will be notified as soon as new news about Boston is posted. Thank you very much for your support.